Hi everyone, we're a bit in a hurry now because we have a slot for sorting the yellow flakes in Nogan village for the machines. So we're just loading up 2 pickup trucks and we will sort the yellow flakes of our harvest of spring 2025. So usually you have to queue for that, especially at the end of the season, because it's quite busy. Everybody wants to sort the yellow flakes. We've had some intermittent rain, so let's take advantage of its clear weather to get this done. It won't take long. So what you see here is all our Gulan blend. We will have 4 different types of cakes this year. We will have the Miyun, which is the Shanghai, like the cheapest tea. Then we'll have the Tianxiang, which is older, better quality Shanghai. Then the Gulan, which will be a blend of Taipingzhang Gushu. And finally, we'll have the Danzhu, the single trees production, which will be a blend of single trees from Taipingzhang. Let's load the second pickup and let's go. Okay. Okay, let's go. So we've loaded about 350, 300 kilo of tea, and we're going to sort it. I hope it's not going to rain. And we have visitors this afternoon from the tea tours from England. So we just arrived, but it seems there are people already. Let's check. We have to queue, so we'll wait for a bit until they've sorted theirs. No. This is all the tea we have here, and we're just waiting for them to sort the tea. Let's just have a look at how this machine works. Because you know, in the past, everything was done by hand, and it was very, very tedious. Come here. Okay, so first you have the reception area here. So the tea is weighed on this big weighing scale. Then they calculate, we pay a price per kilo. It's pretty cheap, actually, less than $1 per kilo. And here is where we throw the tea in. So you can come, maybe I can just take you can come here. You can see that here the tea is just homogenized, so there's that big reception area and the tea goes up. And it is sorted in a thin layer, okay? Then these are static rotors, and they collect all kinds of dust. Apparently it works with static electricity, as I understand. So its goal is to take out the foreign bodies in the tea. If you have a nail or an insect or some hair, this one is supposed to eliminate it, okay? Then next step is sorting again. It's very important to have a homogeneous batch, so that's why it's shaking all the time like this, is to make sure there's a consistent flow of tea. We've got tea coming back from here. This is tea that's been sorted that we're not clear about, so it's being resorted again, okay? I'll show you, it works a bit in a loop. So the tea is coming, moving up there. Again, each little stair here has about the same amount of tea, and it goes up, and then it's going to fall down. fall down simply by gravity in this big machine. This is the main part of the machine. And this is mainly a color, it works by color recognition, okay? So in here, you've got a lot of color sensors, and if they detect that the leaf is yellow, or depending on the parameters you set, it will eject it, it will blow it into another channel with compressed air, and that's how the separation works. And sometimes it's not sure of what kind of tea it is, so it will select it for another round. You see, it's going again like we saw earlier here. And then once the tea is put into different channels, you can see the different channels here. So here we have the clean tea. I can show you. We have the clean tea here, and there we have the yellow flakes. Typically you have 3 channels. You have a tea that is like not super clear but not total Huangqian. Can show you here. Okay, so this is pretty much the yellow flakes here. Yeah, it's mostly yellow flakes, but it can be sorted again. Then we have all the twigs, the stems. Okay, so this can be another tea, but yeah, this one is not worth very much. So that's basically how it works, and it can really speed up the job. It's much faster, and I would say better than hand sorting. Hand sorting is super tedious, and people of course don't sort as thoroughly as a machine. For example, they won't sort out the smallest pieces, that they get tired, so they don't do as good a job. So I think it's an example of good automatization that really replaces a lot of workers who are doing a very boring job. So this can sort about what, 4 tons of tea, 4 tons of tea in a day. Huh? It can sort very fast. Okay, we figured they don't have cardboard boxes here. Sometimes they sell them also here. So we're going to have to drive not far from here and get some cardboard boxes. Let's go. It's our turn now, so we got the cardboard boxes. We bought 40 of them. Each of them will get 10, 12 kilo of tea. We prepare everything, and actually these teas are not going back to our home. We will leave them in a friend's house in Logan, and we will send them directly to the pressing factory in Puer City. So let's hope they will have a good trip. Now we'll just keep working here. But on a note, like, why do we sort the yellow flakes? It's simply to make the tea more powerful. You see, the yellow flakes are nice, but they are just sweet. They tend to lack of that punch, you know, that we lack in tea. I think they are lower on caffeine. They just have a softer mouthfeel. So if you want the best experience, the strongest tea experience, it's better to sort the tea. But as you know, we also sell the yellow flakes cake. So I think this year we will maybe separate the Gushu and the Shanghai, and mainly sell the Gushu yellow flakes. They are much cheaper than the clean tea, and you get kind of a glimpse that it's like, what, 30% of the intensity of what you'd get in the Gushu. And so that's about it for today. Now we'll go to work. So thanks for watching, and see you later. Bye bye.